is going on? What is going on? Let's see. Are we going here? Um, all right. Hope the few of you are doing well. Right out of the gate, my brother. What's going on, K and J? Just had some late supper here, and just trying to get caught up. Yeah, we'll get into it later in the live here, but yeah, bro. For those of you who are in here, that's my brother, my big brother David. So yeah, he's got the right to say that. Oh man. Yeah, just kind of wanted to kind of share some stuff with you guys. Uh, yeah, it's been kind of a rough day for me. I've got so much stuff I need to get done in so many different areas in my life, and for the dumpster rental business, of course. Um, my other, traveling job, commercial driving. We got plenty of things to take care of on that end, and just stuff around the house and a lot of things. So um, I just, man, it's just been a downright discouraging day. I haven't gotten the things done, that I wanted to. I just, um, man, I'm down. I'm just just saying it. So it's times like these where, I mean, generally I don't, but where I'll try to think of like, man, when you're at the tops of the mountains where you're killing it, you're being productive, you're just rolling with it. Whatever you're doing, whether it's dumpster stuff, home, life stuff at home, a number of different things. Um, Being able to look at those and like, man, that was. Uh, I guess this. I just kind of boiling it down to a certain question. Um, are you having a good day because of the things you did? Are you having a good day because somebody gave you a pat on the back? Why are you truly having a good day? Having maybe a bad day? And it just seems like today I tried everything I could do to be productive, to do the best I could, and literally everything just nope, nope, nope. You're not going to do nothing. You're shut down, and so I don't know if anybody else feels like that sometimes, but I'm just like, man, I'm hitting brick walls right now, and I can't get any friction. Getting going, uh, any momentum, and that's just so frustrating, and it hurts honestly. And you're just like, man, why is this? And so anyways, yeah, just appreciate, it's not a life or death situation, but appreciate anybody's encouragement and prayers. Just I want to be productive. I want to do what I'm called to do. I want to serve people. I want to put out content. I want to do all sorts of things. And when you're not able to, when you just feel like you're just bashing your head into the wall, you're just like, oh my word, this is not working. Something's got to change. We got to do something here. Hope your day is better tomorrow, and then Wednesday you'll have to put up with me in person. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be helping my brother. Excuse me. I'm going to be helping my brother with his AC compressor on his truck. And so he's going to be in town for several days, so we'll be able to spend some time together and work on his truck to get his stuff going, and be able to, well, he's going to be starting his own dumpster rental business. So, um, oh man, having a truck run and not roast you is an important thing. My truck did the same thing. The AC compressor went out when I was out on the road, and I've got a video on my other channel, High Mileage Helper channel, where I just kind of documented like, dude, I've got 200-degree coolant running through my heater core in my dash. I am getting roasted. It's not just a lack of AC and it's like 80 or 90 degrees. I'm currently not getting AC and I'm at like 200 degrees in my dash, which has got to be like over 100 at my face. So it was a rough time for that. I still have not gotten my AC compressor fixed on my truck. Thankfully, wow, what's the word? The pulley. Wow. Thankfully, they actually pulled the pulley on the AC compressor has not, completely failed. It's starting to lock up. I believe some of the bearings in there are starting to go for sure. Because when you turn on the AC, or before it completely failed, you could turn on the AC and you would hear the belt slip and catch, and so that's the bearings failing on that wheel. So, anyways, see here. Dalton, crazy how we are so similar. All right, man. Maybe you're having a bad day too. Maybe you've got AC issues as well. I don't know. Oh man. Before going on your own, do you think did you think about franchise? Dalton, no, I didn't. Um I just didn't. I just whatever I'm gonna piece together and build. I just wanted something that was going to be all selfishly mine. I wanted to build something from nothing to as far as we can go, and just piece it together one thing at a time. Take baby steps, and just kind of growing from there. So um, that's kind of where I'm at. If you're gonna have all the risk and all of the time and blood, sweat, tears into it, at least where I'm coming from, I'm just thinking about, you know, with what is it? With great risk comes great reward. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, man, if I'm taking all the risk and killing myself doing this, I would like to have all the reward. But if you don't do a good job, if XYZ doesn't happen, then what? That's the other part of it. There is a military dumpster business that lets you do a franchise. Huh. Wow. Okay. A military dumpster business. I don't know how that would work. Um, so what? You've got dumpsters inside like military bases. Is that what it would be? How would that work out? Blake, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Just moved to Rochester, Indiana. Okay. Would be a profitable business. So thanks in advance for all your advice. No bad day, just ethical and professional similarities. Gotcha. Yeah, if I would just have a lot of questions. Anything to do with a franchise? What are the rules? What are I don't know. I'm not any guru, whatever stuff for that. I would just have a ton of questions on the franchise. What are you allowed to do? my thought would be not necessarily how much, um, I'm sure it's profitable. Military, government stuff, I'm sure it's got to be profitable. But my question would be on the franchise stuff: how big can you go? And are there like limits? Are there caps? Are there things you can't do? How big of how much red tape is around that? I have a buddy who he is a hot shotter. Commercially, he's got his own DOT authority, and he goes on to military bases, or he has several times now since he started. And every single time he's gone, it has taken hours and hours to find the things that are being transported commercially across the road. Um, they either have said, we don't have it, that's the wrong unit that's supposed to be taken, or you'll have to find an appointment. You'll have to get an appointment for tomorrow. And so I'm hearing those things from him. I'm like, wow. Maybe there's a less red tape just talking about a dumpster. But I'm sure there's some serious money to be made doing it. I would just be curious, how high is the ceiling? How much red tape is there going on a daily basis, type of a thing, and just kind of what does it look like, kind of a thing. So I wish I had more stuff to throw out there, but that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. Well, I wasn't really planning on sharing this with people in the live stream, but I have a question for you. Oh, your connection is unstable. What? Oh, are we back? Hello? Can somebody say something in the chat? I don't know if we're actually going. If we're, oh, you're good. Okay. Yeah, it says please wait while we try reconnecting. I've never seen that before on a live. So, um, okay, yeah. So, I currently have a dumpster of full of shingles. I made the ridiculous mistake of thinking, "Oh, we're good. This is a contractor." So far, no contractor has thrown me under the bus. I've gotten paid. Everything's been fine in the past. Figured, oh, no problem. I need to eventually get, meet this guy in person, and chat and kind of go through things. But basically, I dropped off one of my dumpsters to this property, and it's, a roof job, and 19 squares total. So not that much at all for the dumpster that I used, and told them the day rate. I forgot to give him, because of the situation, I did not give him the actual form that I have them sign, the contract. And basically, this dude, I pull up the next morning. It was a 1-day rental. So I'm figuring, oh, small job. It's not that big of a deal. So I pull up the next morning. The trailer is empty. Thinking, oh dear. That's red flags immediately in my mind. That's the first time it's ever happened. And it was immediately, red flags. We're about to have some type of conversation here, and it could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. So I called him and said, hey, picking up the trailer, just wanted to double check everything's all right. And, because I see nothing in here. And right now you owe me for doing contractor stuff. I do the actual tonnage weight instead of a minimum 2 ton. So it's it's just the day rates that I'm going to be talking about here. But so my 1-day rate is 150 plus whatever the tonnage is. And so I was going to, tell him like, hey, are you needing it another day? What's going on? He's like, yeah, we ran into issues. We couldn't do it. We're going to have to, um, need it another day. And I'm thinking, okay, well, as of right now, you owe, 150. And he was like, oh, 150. That's, that's for one day. I had no idea. And I'm thinking, well, I told you on the phone. I thought I texted. It was his wife that actually reached out to me online. Um, she apparently I did not say anything to her. So basically, um, man, I'm still kicking myself. I just said, listen, that's a day rate, and I believe I told you that on the phone. It's also on my website. Um, no, I didn't. I didn't say it's on my website. What did I say? No, I think I just told her on the phone. Told him on the phone. Um, she was like, "Oh, I guess I'll just have to put chalk that one up to, um, you know, learning the industry and stuff." So it sounds like he's a new roofer. He sounded kind of younger, probably nervous and got a million things running around in his mind, trying to make sure everything's going well. And so I'm like, okay, well, um, if you needed another day, that's going to be more money. And for a 2-day rental, it's going to be $75 more, plus again the whatever the dump fee is. And so I'm like, he's like, oh wow, okay, yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. So, anyways, I said, you know what, man, uh, I can't remember for sure if I said it on the phone. I'm second guessing myself. Let's kind of split it down sort of the middle. How about $40 instead of $75 extra? Just because I didn't do the contract. I can't say, hey, you signed this. That's on me. And then uh, I just felt like, man, this could potentially be a long-term customer, a roofer, and $35 is not $35 compared to 35 more rentals because this dude continues to go with me. That's stupid money. So, um, yeah, how about that? We both kind of own it. And so he says, okay, no problem. Appreciate that. Thank you. And so I got home and I got thinking more about it. I'm like, man, I'm I'm literally the only person on this side of it. I'm the person who sets the price. I'm the person who is supposed to explain everything to the customer. He doesn't, and I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to trust that he was honest. Which I would hope someone would take me at my word, and be on and think I was being honest. And so I just said, man, um, I texted him back and said, listen, I'm going to own this whole second day rental on me because you say that I did not explain it well on the phone or at all. You didn't understand. I can't remember, and I didn't have you sign the form. And so I'm going to own the second day. It's just going to be the 150 plus whatever the dump fees are. Um, Thank you for your patience, and hope we can work well together. So he said, "Wow, thank you so much. That's a huge help. Thank you for working with me." Da 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 da. Da. All very grateful, very grateful. Didn't take it for granted. Didn't anything. um, so basically, um, I'm like, all right, I have a clear conscience now. We're good. It is what it is. I made a stupid mistake again. Surprise. I've got to have the person sign the contract. Maybe even record the phone conversation, whatever I can do. I know that's possible. That's definitely a thing that can happen going forward. But oh my. So the next day, I show up again because he didn't text back. I show up the next day, and it's mostly filled, but not all the way. And he says, "Hey, we're gonna need it another day." I'm like, "Okay." And he's right off the bat said, "Listen, I'm paying. You need to charge me a second day." So okay, appreciate that. So it's back up to 225 with the $75 second day. I own the first second day myself, and just said, "Yeah, we're good to go. That's fine, no problem." So the next day, I go to pick it up. Said, "Hey, got the trailer here. Are we all good to go? We're set." He said, "Yep." um, and so I talked to him, and he said, yeah, I need to pay you." And I said, "Yeah." Here's the updated invoice. I'd already sent it to him the day before. This is now Saturday. Um, and just said, "Hey, just get that to me when you can here. It needs to be today, though, before I go dump, to where I will send you the second invoice for the dump fee, showing you exactly what I paid. No big deal." So he said, "Yep, I will do that today." I'm thinking, okay, this guy's going to get back with me. He owns a business. He understands what's going on. Um, so as of right now, he owes me 225, and then whatever the dump fees are. So Saturday goes by, and then Sunday goes by. Is today Monday? Yeah, today is Monday. uh, Today is Monday, and it almost has gone by. I emailed the invoice again to their business email. I called him multiple times today, 0 callbacks. I texted him once at like 11 in the morning. And then I reached back out to his wife, who's a co-owner as far as Facebook is concerned, and just said, "Hey, just to let you know, I think Matt's probably busy with doing stuff. Would it be possible for you to be able to send over the payment? Do you have access to that email? Should I send it to a different email?" And so she said, "Oh, do you have PayPal?" I said, "No, I'm not doing PayPal. You can easily pay with a credit card, whatever you have, and be able to go through that." For the invoice easily on the email. And so she said, "Okay, yep, I'm really busy, but I'll do that." Well, that was earlier today, and there's still nothing. And so we're looking at my dumpster being full of shingles. It's been several days now, and I haven't been paid anything. And so because of who I am and what I think and what I believe, I really I really don't feel comfortable going straight to the jugular. Um, I might, consider it, but I'm thinking, um, you know, um, something happened. You know, in my mind, I'm even coming up with scenarios in his defense. He's a young business owner. He maybe got paid half of the job up front, and then he gets paid the second half at the end of the job. Well, maybe the job's not fully done yet, and he's already spent all the front half of the money to pay his employees. I know he has employees. There's pictures on Facebook of them on the roof pushing down shingles into my trailer. uh, you know, so maybe that's how it is. Maybe he still hasn't gotten paid and he's too embarrassed or nervous or whatever about not being able to pay me yet. If that's the case, if it's just a matter of timing for that, I'm good with it. I understand that. It makes sense to me. I can work with you on that. But when it comes to, we're talking several days and you're not communicating with me, I can't do non-communication. We have to be communicating. Um, for him to not for him to on the phone say, "Oh yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, let me get that to you," da, 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 and then ghost me and then I have to be the one who call him back again and to continue the conversation here. We're quickly getting to the point where my bend over backwards and absolutely just take it on the chin is kind of running out. If this is the I haven't met this guy in person. I literally dropped it off at an address. No one was there. So it would be different if I knew the guy, if I've met him in person, if I know what he looks like, if any of this stuff. I literally don't know. And that's the crazy thing in this industry, it seems, is that you can have business relationships with people that evidently you never see. That's happened multiple times now for residential customers. Have no idea what they look like, don't know anything at all. They tell me when, where, and they make a payment. Good to go. Doesn't matter. Where do you want it in the driveway? Oh, to the left side, to the right side, golden, done. Don't worry about it. It'll be there. Boom. So non-payment so far. It's been several days now. He owes me for $225 plus it's at least 2 to 3 tons of shingles, which means 100 to 150 ish, somewhere in there. So it's going to be around 325 roughly or more, 350. So out of caution, I have left my dumpster in a location. Actually, in my videos, I left my dumpster at my storage location, which is hold on, I'm sorry, my throat's just going nuts. There we go. I left my dumpster at my storage location, which is actually like 3 miles away from that property. And I did not go dump that the actual shingles. And I don't know exactly what I was thinking, but I was thinking, if this dude does not pay, do I have the right to return the shingles to their driveway or to the property off to the side? What are my options? As far as I've looked it up, as far as I understand it, there are no like city ordinances. There are no laws locally here that stop you from dumping. If you were to return the waste. So let me catch up in the chat here. Let's see. I would say that was the right thing to do. Word of mouth is best, and him seeing your honesty will go far. I thought you were going to say he took it and dumped it himself. Send the man with the pinstripe suit carrying the violin case. Dang, I spoke too soon. That's a tough position. He should be upfront and communicate. Yeah, I would love that. Yes, YouTube customers that don't pay. So yeah. So I'm sitting here, might put a claim against the homeowner, then they will contact them. Yeah, it's a possibility. Maybe just go over and talk with the homeowner in person. Say, hey, by the way, the people you used, they are, dragging me through the mud. The list of options that immediately came to mind in my like savage, retaliation, anger, frustration is I can tag him or his wife or the actual page on my page. And my thought was, and this is, I don't know, I don't think I could actually do it, but my thought was, I'm going to make a post about how, I'm not going to say the business name. I almost did. So-and-so's business is unable to pay. And so for this quarterly this quarterly charitable dumpster goes to this company because they are in such dire need and not able to operate their business professionally, that they could not afford to pay for their dumpster rental from me. So this quarterly goes to this company and these owners, because their lack of communication, or maybe I wouldn't say that, but they're unable to pay. And to me, that seems kind of savage. Calling them straight out on, with their business page. I could leave them a review on their business page, and just put the whole thing out there. Post photos of text conversations. That's kind of low ball, kind of a thing. I'm just thinking, what other options do I have? I need to be paid and I need to be reimbursed for the dump fees. So with that in mind, I remembered that I have a service that I use, and maybe this will be a video in the future for you if it actually can do something for you. But I have a membership to Legal Shield. Legal Shield is a service for just regular people as well as business owners. You can get a free will put together. You can have any type of legal question asked and answered within like 48 hours on any subject out there. They have lawyers all over the country who will call you, who are specialized in whatever area it is. They will call you back with an answer. They will research and review documents, make sure that they're legit. They will send here, and here's the thing. They will send a legit, legal threat to whoever on your behalf, whether it's personal or business, on your business's behalf, that they need to pay up or whatever it is, or else things are going to go to the next level. And that's generally enough to get the ball rolling to where things start happening. So that may be a better option for me. And besides that, my only other option would be to just go dump it in there, dump it back in there, and then take the loss for the rental. So that's all the thoughts that have come to mind on this issue, and kind of where I'm at. So might put a claim against the homeowner, then they will contact me. Oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah. I saw the owner of a business that owed my business money in a local shopping mall. Let everyone know that he doesn't pay his bills. It was over a year. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I just I don't want to get petty with stuff, when it comes to blowing stuff on Facebook and doing some of those things. I'm not that guy. But I'm also the guy who needs to get paid. I'm definitely that guy. That's for sure. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't want to keep tying up my dumpster with all that stuff. I don't know if I should just go dump it and, have the law firm, or the law people, whatever it is, Legal Shield, have them say for the full amount instead of just the one amount, and then have to go back to pulling teeth for the second one. If I should just say, hey, here's the dump fee and my fee all together, boom, pay it or get ready for, a good time here. So yeah. Holland USA, what do you mean by exactly? I would start with the homeowner. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to do this in a way that I would be proud to say that that's the option I took. The savage dump everything in the driveway and drive off, skidding tires, going nuts, and people coming out going, "Hey, you dirty, no good, rotten." Da, 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 da. That's not too appealing to me. If it was, especially, it's a homeowner. So that's just a weird type of a thing. So you need to be paid. That was the exactly remark. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm definitely the guy who needs to get paid for my services. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's just one. Honestly, that's weighing on my heart really heavy right now. But seriously, that's this whole situation is like one thing in the bucket of where I'm at right now. Um, I've got so many other things going on, and it's just been so discouraging today. Just kind of all these things kind of coming out and just piling on. That's why this is just kind of the icing on the cake, honestly. um, it's just been rough. Um, so yeah, that's kind of my. Oh, I think my brother just. Oh, okay. He sent that to a different thing. Uh, but no, I'd talk with the homeowner. Yeah, and here's the thing: where it's located, is near a body of water, and so I don't know if this person actually lives there 365. I don't know if they're actually going to be home. They don't have a garage, so unless they don't have a vehicle, I've never seen a vehicle there. Each time that I've showed up, which is unfortunately way too many times. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at. Blake, I would ask Legal Shield first before you do anything with the dump. Yeah. Man, it's really unfortunate. I literally thought, so far I've had great success with contractors, no real issues, and here we are. And it's the time that I don't have them sign the contract. The Everything's in there. How long it's going to be, da da da, all this stuff. And at the end of the day, who's supposed to own this big problem? Is it the customer's fault, the contractor's fault for all this happening? No, it's not his fault. It's my fault. I should not have assumed that it's a contractor. He knows what's up. He knows the deal. He's going to pay on time. Um, with every other person, my thing has been, hey, listen, you're going to pay first before I show up, or else I'm not showing up. It's that simple. Or as I'm dropping off. I mean, that's literally where we're at. And so I didn't do that. And so I can pout and I can cry and I can have knots in my stomach, which I do, about the whole situation. And yet, this contractor, um, he didn't sign anything. He says he didn't know stuff. I can't prove anything that he knows something. He agreed to it because he didn't. It's on me. So everything else happened after my failure. Um, oh man. Unfortunately, that's going to be the service industry. Yeah, it is. And all the problems so far have not been customers. It's been me. It's been my failure to execute on things I already knew I wanted to do, and I just didn't for whatever reason, or I was just figuring things out, learning, and it was just one of those things you learn as you go. It's not anybody else's fault. Um, I can't go back to my earlier customers and say, you owe me more money because I should have been charging more money. Nope. I'm the fool who is advertising and offering these things at those prices. Duh. Come on now. So it is what it is. You got to own it. Um, Own your stupid stuff. I don't know what else to say. Own the shenanigans. I would probably dump it so it's not tied up and you can make money with it. Then you have an exact bill for that job. Yeah, that's true. Um, and then dump, not the homeowner's yard. Okay, thank you for specifying. Yeah, that's very, very true. Because at the end of the day, I really honestly, I guess, asking myself the question, regardless of legal stuff, regardless of homeowner stuff, regardless of anybody else, do I personally feel, um, whether there were consequences for my actions or not, do I feel comfortable and do I have a clear conscience dumping a load of anything in anybody's lawn ever? Would I ever be okay with that? Um, and there's always outliers to crazy situations and nut job customers and whatever. Um, and to be honest, I don't know exactly across the board if I could say absolutely right now I would be uncomfortable with doing that with every customer in every situation. But I think I could say, in this particular situation, especially when it's not even their property, it's somebody else's. Um, I think I can cross this off the list as a situation where I absolutely do not feel comfortable about it. I may be angry enough to go want to do that, but I don't think I would actually do that. Um, I think that's a short term solution to a long term problem that needs to be worked out and dealt with, before, again, from customer to customer, knowing exactly what I'm getting involved in, them knowing what they're getting involved with, what the price will be, all of those things. Um, let's see. Only if it's the contractor's yard that owes you. Well, and then you kind of get, well, you know, I only do it in the person's yard that they actually own it. Well, what happens if some of the materials, damage the driveway? Something, grinds into maybe they don't have a full solid driveway. Maybe they've got, I don't know. I'm literally, I just feel so caught with all the variables that could be out there. I want to be able to say, in when this situation arises, I have a blanket statement. I have an understanding. This is how I'm going to operate. This is how I'm going to respond to this situation. Um, would I feel comfortable doing that to a homeowner who did that to me? No work being done, no nothing. They're just getting trash out of their house, and they don't pay me, and they say they will, and I even leave. Do I have the right? Do I feel comfortable coming back and dropping? Um, Man, I don't know. I'm all over the place, kind of going back and forth on that. I feel, um, I should be able to. Um, I feel like that's how things would be dealt with, you know, 50 years ago, and no one would bat an eye, and they would be, oh, of course, duh. Um, I don't know. So, anyways, that's kind of my predicament right now. Um, I think my next course of action is going to be contacting Legal Shield, talking through it with them first before I do anything else. Then maybe I'll try to go to the homeowner, if there even is one and they're even living there. Maybe they live somewhere else because it's, like I said, next to water. Some people near this area don't actually live there 24/7. Every day of the year, they live somewhere else, and so maybe this is like a vacation house and no one's there. If there's no homeowner to talk to, what's my next course of action? Besides back to Legal Shield saying, "Oh, there's no homeowner available." I don't even know. What do I do? So that's kind of where we're at. All avoidable by them paying you for your service. Can you hold funds on the card, then just process the new invoice amount? I don't think my software can do that. Every so any transaction that's going to go through, I can't go back and edit anything. I can't do anything like that at all. I don't even see their actual credit card number until at all, besides the last four, unless they give it to me over the phone or I'm able to manually enter in their information. And in that case, yes, of course, I could just hit them with another transaction. Boom, there you go. But I don't have access to be able to edit that. So yeah, there's so many emotions just rising up in me. I'm just like, man, and the crazy thing is, like, I can't imagine not paying my bill. You want a service, you want a object, whatever it is. How do you just not pay your bill? And maybe this is just crazy talk. Maybe I'm whatever, but I don't know how you say, hey, come do this for me, and then, oh, by the way, go jump off a bridge. Like, how is that even? You don't have a conscience. You just treat people like absolute trash. Go figure. Pre-authorized amount in pending, say 500, and it refunds the difference. Yeah, so I could do that. I can do partial refunds. So I could say, hey, it's gonna be $400. Like you're saying, I think it's gonna be less than 400. Hey, it's gonna be $400. We're gonna do one transaction. I will refund you the difference. Technically, I'm taking a gamble on the difference or whatever that would be. As of right now, obviously, if I went and got the exact total, we could just go, tomorrow morning, I could just go, hey, it's exactly 321, kind of a thing. But yeah. When I first started, my first like 5 or so rentals, I did a deposit where I would return it if it was less, or if it was less than 1 ton. I didn't have a 2-ton minimum. I've tried a variety of different things, but I've settled on the 2-ton minimum. Then if it's above that, it's another $50. Boom. But basically, the first several customers, I would have to do a partial refund to them, and boy, oh boy, that was turning into a headache very quickly because I had to submit a ticket with the transaction number, the person's name, all the information to be able to verify this is for the correct person and situation. And in order for it to go and to be processed, like 2 days later, I would get an email or something back saying, "Oh, hey, by the way, we refunded $50 to whoever." I'm like, dude, this is incredible. I got to find a better way. So yes, that's how I do know that I can do the refund. Of course, there's other softwares out there. Maybe it would be quicker than what I've got currently, but yeah, I've got to get this taken care of. And the thing is, I don't want to take it to the next level. When people start talking about legal stuff and court and anything else that could go to the next level, whatever it may be, man, I don't want to do that with anybody. Can we just work this out ourselves? Like, do we have? You're forcing my hand. You're gonna make me go to the next level to punch you in the face or something? Like, why, dude? I don't want to do that. I don't enjoy confrontation. It doesn't give me a smile. It gives me knots in my stomach. I want to be right with everybody that I'm around. So yeah, anyhow, it's an early rise tomorrow. Gotcha, Holland, USA. Don't let the growing pains get you down. You'll figure out the best solution. Good night. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate the encouragement, man. Have a good night's sleep and be safe on the road. Awesome. Looks like there's 8 of you here. If anybody else wants to hop in, maybe you are laughing at me for the ridiculous situation that I'm in, that I put myself in. Didn't just happen to me. It's my fault, but maybe you've had a situation like this, or maybe you have a different idea of what to do. I am all ears. Please share any ideas you have, any thoughts on this situation. I'm trying to navigate it myself, so it is the life of a micro business owner. Uh, troubles, along the way. So that's kind of where I'm at. One other thought, if nobody's wanting to chit chat, we're honestly, it's been kind of crazy. I think we're at like 960 or so subs on here, which is just insane. My other channel, I have like 4,600, something like that. And I forgot that you could actually live stream just on your computer, not just when you hit like 1,000 subs, then you can go on your phone. So I would not mind going on my phone doing live streams when I do hit 1,000 subs to be able to do those live streams, more on the scene, on site, whatever that may look like. But it just seems kind of crazy to me with the channel overall being almost there on the, excuse me, on the subscriber side, and then on the other side of things for where the threshold is. They say you have to have 4,000 watch hours, 4,000 public watch hours to be able to be monetized. And so I've obviously already gone through that with my other channel, but for this one I think it's over 3,000, so still like 25% to go. But it's just been kind of crazy to see this channel grow as well, and I still just consider myself just, I mean, technically I started the business in September of 2020, and it seems like a long time ago for that. But wow, it has been such a long process. And I as you can probably tell, my first like 5 videos have nothing to do with RV transport. That's my other channel. Have nothing to do with like actual dumpster rental business stuff, except it has everything to do with the back end of it. It has all the business stuff that I had no idea about, no conception of, no idea what was going on. Just trying to just scratch and claw for answers, and trying to find the right questions to even ask. A lot of times, man, we're not even asking the right questions, let alone trying to get the right answers for the next step or steps forward. So for myself, I just consider myself just absolutely fresh meat, just a rookie, whatever you want to say. Not even a rookie. I'm just here. I happen to be here, and here we go. So, man, it just seems kind of wild to be where we're at with this channel, and hopefully we can grow together with our businesses. Anytime we can talk in the comments, we can chat and be able to help each other out. I've seen other people comment back and forth as well in some videos, and so it's just neat to be able to see. I'm just one small little channel of so many other bigger channels that are just so helpful. These guys have been in the business for so much longer. They know their numbers. They know how to operate. They've gone through all these, silly headaches that I'm going through right now. And so we can just, all grow together. It's a community. And the thing is, same thing that I say on my other channel is, we're not in competition. I mean, maybe it seems like that to some people. YouTuber to YouTuber or whatever. I have no competition on YouTube. Literally, you can subscribe to every single channel on YouTube if you'd like, or you can not subscribe to every single YouTube channel that you don't like or whatever. And so I think that's just really neat to be able to say, I want to be a part of everybody's channel. I want to be a part of the overall dumpster rental, business community. Everybody's learning, everybody's growing. Essentially, yeah, technically, there could be somebody in your area who might be also watching the same stuff you are, and they're getting the same help. Maybe there's competition there or whatever, but we shouldn't be so fearful of competition. Just like on YouTube, as YouTube creators, we shouldn't be that absolutely paralyzed by some comments on Facebook groups talking about dumpster rental stuff. They're like, "Oh, you live in the same town as I do?" Oh, and people just get real weird. Like competition. If you're afraid of competition, sorry. If you're afraid of competition, there's so many things before that you should have been preparing for and building for. The free market will tell you and let you know exactly how good of a business, how needed you are specifically. At the end of the day, maybe I'm not a good enough business owner. Maybe I'm not a good enough learner of this industry to make it grow to a certain level, or maybe a higher level, or whatever it may be. The market gets to tell me that. I don't get to tell the market what it's about to do for me. And so for us, I think that's the mentality we've got to have in this industry. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. This community you could only be benefited by. Maybe you can help somebody else, which is what I'm trying to do. You can help somebody else learn and find out some mistakes to avoid. Like I'm currently going through this one right now. I've heard it from other YouTubers. Apparently, I am too hard-headed to really let that sink in. And so at the end of the day, I'm going to have to let the dollars and cents potentially be my teacher and discipline me so that I can gain the discipline to be consistent. Every single customer I get, we won't run into this problem, because guess what? You're not getting the trailer until I get paid. Payment, trailer, payment for the dump fee kind of a thing. So Tabaki, if I'm saying that right. Hey Daniel, appreciate you taking the time and getting back to me. Sorry I missed the call. I did figure out the problem off subject of dumpsters though. I don't remember calling you back. Did I? What? I'm sorry. What was the answer to the problem? Sorry. Oh man. I've got a lot of people who ask questions and I try to give answers. So my apologies on that. I can't remember for that, but yeah. Anybody else want to hop in the conversation? Have I put you to sleep? I know it is late. It's 10:55 here. Just wanted to hop on here and chit chat for a little bit, if you guys would like. But if there's nothing else to talk through, I think we just did hit 1 hour on here on the live stream, so we don't have to keep on going just for the sake of keeping on going. I don't have anything else to share. If anybody wants to talk about something or ask a question, maybe I can answer it. But if not, I think we'll start to wrap it up here, because nobody's talking, and I've for right now I'm empty here with answers. So oh, okay, gotcha. You're very cool. Very good, awesome. Yeah, honestly, at any given time I've probably got like 10 or 15 people, which maybe doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it seems like a lot to me. People asking questions on Instagram to me for RV transport, and I'm just like, oh my word, my thumbs are gonna fall off. I've got to either type a lot or space it out, and so yeah, sometimes it takes a while to get back to me, or to get back with people. But I seriously do appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know you appreciate that. That honestly, that's huge to me. There's a lot of things. Well, I'll just say this, being uh, whether it's being some loser on YouTube who tries to help people, or you're a business owner doing dumpster rental business, whatever it is. It is a thankless job. If you're actually providing a good service, maybe some customers actually do thank you. Um, but being an actual business owner, especially if you're just a one man show, I mean, everything is on you. Everything will be on you no matter what. And I don't know, just being okay with being in a thankless job, whatever position. There's no boss above you to pat you on the back, make you feel better. It's sink or swim. It's for you to figure it out, to build it or let it sink. So, um, let's see. The fact you took that time out to call says a lot about you. I appreciate that. Seriously. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Man, if honestly, seriously, uh, if I could help people with RV transport and help people as I'm still, learning and doing dumpster business stuff, as well as actually doing dumpster, business stuff. If I could get paid by those three things and not have to do RV transport as well as, um, for me, it's like I have two jobs, and then I have two YouTube channels for those jobs. And I'm just like, dude, I have so little time. I'm just like, I'm trying to give everything that, I can't even talk, everything to everybody. And, you know, I feel like I could focus more and help more people out if I could actually be, paid for actually doing that, whatever it is, what it is. But man, oh man, seriously, there's been so many times in RV transport. When I first started, there was no YouTubers, there was nothing. I had no help. I mean, it was nothing at all. And um, to be able to offer help to people who maybe don't know certain things or whatever, whatever it is. Um, I mean, I may be getting a bigger gift than the person. At the same time, I also am losing more and more time, and it is what it is. But you know, yeah. Thank you for reaching out. Seriously, you didn't have to do that either. Are you considering doing less RV transport and focusing more on dumpsters? Will drive for experience. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in life. That's I started the dumpster rental business because I wanted to come off of the road more. I'm still okay with going on the road more, or on the road in general. I'm definitely always going to stay, as long as they'll let me, stay employed by a company. Synergy is where I'm at. Um, it's paying my bills. The dumpster rental business is not. So RV transport is still my primary piece of income. But I'm wanting to transition to something more local that can pay my bills. Um, I'm always going to want to take loads for vacations, to visit friends, to visit my brother down in Tennessee. Um, Potentially one day, if the dumpster business goes big, grows big enough, maybe I can. My wife can quit her job. She can work with me with the dumpster stuff, being the back end of it, taking care of the logistic stuff on the phone, answering phones, and organizing stuff. God just loaded her up with the ability to do all of those things. Organization, talking on the phone. She's just boom, boom, boom. She's just incredible. So that would be insane for us to be able to work together on a business together with what her strengths are, with my strengths are. I feel like we would nail it. But at the same time, with the dumpster stuff, I'd still like for us to be able to just travel together, doing RV transport on the side, while I'm still continuing the channel, being able to help people with RV transport. So, always, as far as I know, continue to have both channels. I'm going to continue doing both jobs. It's just the major and the minors will be reversed. One day we'll see. That's the hope. I have a full time job, just trying to do it as a side hustle. Think that works out. Alfonso, I think I said that right. Yeah, you've commented before. Yeah, thanks for hopping in here again, man. Yeah, seriously, it's a good side hustle. And the thing is, treating it as if treating it as if it's not supposed to replace your income. If you're still running it, if you're running it like a business, but you're treating it like a side hustle. I don't know if that makes sense, but but basically, you've got it built like a business. It's your marketing, you're getting all the same things as somebody who's dead serious about turning, building this thing up from the ground up, blasting off into outer space. But I guess what it comes down to is you don't have expectations of this side hustle turning into something that it's already, you don't have the expectations that it has to replace your full-time job. And so I think that's an incredible position to be in. I think that's an awesome place to be able to say, hey, I don't have to. I'm not, the door's not closing behind me at this full time job. I can do as much or as little side hustle stuff as I want, and who knows if it does grow and I'm able to build this stuff, you know, slowly and just piecing it, one thing by word of mouth, just getting around. If that's the case, that side hustle might kind of be begging you to go full time, into that. So I don't know, just throwing that out there. Um, but that's a great position to be in. That's awesome. Tim Freeman, what's going on? Hey, Daniel and everyone. Yeah, we've got 7 people in the house. Appreciate everybody being here with me. It is 11:04 tonight. Some people who maybe jumped in a little bit later here. I've just kind of been having a really rough day for a lot of reasons. Maybe you can go back in the live stream and watch when we're done, kind of why. But just had an issue with a customer who's a contractor, and I still haven't resolved that yet. And that's one thing, but I've got several other things just in my life going on right now where it's just it's been a really rough day. So just wanted to get on here, talk about it. That's a part of being a business owner. It is what it is. And just because, maybe you have a bad day, you don't just get to check out, Actually, right before this live, I actually had a customer reach out to me and was like, hey, need some information on a dumpster. I'm like, man, um, it just never stops. So it's just been one of those days where literally, I mean, there's so little in life we can actually control. If you actually look at life for the reality of it is, um, you don't control much of anything. You might think you do. I might think I do. We don't. There's so much more it's out of our hands, out of our control. We can't do a thing about it. We are responsible, though, for how we respond to these other things, these outside forces, these outside whatever. We're accountable for what we say, what we do. And yeah, Tim, pray. Yes, I have been all day. It's been, it's one of those prayers, honestly, today where I'm just like, just it a pity party to the Lord, and just saying, I'm so wanting to check out. I'm so exhausted and tired of things. And man, I need help. I mean, literally, Father, help me because I am struggling. I'm having a really really rough time. So yeah, I'm right there. Yeah. Um well, here we are. Uh again, I don't have anything to really add for this live stream tonight. I kind of already shared everything that I had with you guys. If anybody wants to chat in the comments, we can go back and forth. But otherwise, I think I might shut this party down. Wasn't the most exciting party, probably. Maybe somebody's asleep right now, but I think we'll go ahead and shut things down now. But yeah, just wanted to hop on here and kind of share what's going on with me outside of the videos that do come out from time to time. It's just been a rough one for me. Hopefully, you are having a better day than I that I have had. You have a good day tomorrow. Get some sleep. It's 11:08. I'm going to be up for quite a bit here, probably working, trying to be productive, trying to get some stuff done, and just wanted to hop on here, get some rest, early start for another day. Yeah. I will, after a little bit more attempt at work, we'll see. Excuse me. And just wanted to give a shout out to my wife. I don't know if she's watching, if she's one of the 7 on here, but she was a great encouragement to me tonight. And man, if you are married, cherish your wife. Take care of her. When she's able to encourage you in only the way a wife could encourage you, there's just nothing else like it. So I will leave it on that note. Thank you for stopping in, being with me, letting me put you to sleep, and we will catch you later. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, and God bless.